what up, everybody? It's your girl, Plynie the Queen, and I'm right here, and I'm so excited to be introducing this wonderful guest that we have with us today. This lady is an entrepreneur like none other, you know what I'm saying? So, Ashley, it is a pleasure to have you here.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, so Ashley, I mean, oh my gosh, you got so many different avenues going on. Like, what are you doing?
Right now I'm still full-time single mom. I work full-time, but I also own a global health, wellness, and beauty business that I run for myself on my tablet.
So, when did you decide to get into the It Works?
Probably about 5 years ago, after I had my daughter. Like most people, I was scrolling on Instagram. I saw a before and after picture, and I'm like, wait, how did she do that? And it said 45 minutes, and I'm scrolling through the girl's page, like, what is this? And this is before, It Works introduced a lot of their other health and wellness products, but it was the wraps, I just had my baby. I was wanting to get my baby body back, and I stumbled across it, So it works, and the product has been in my life for about 5 years now.
And I see, girl, it works. You have truly made me a believer, honey. So, okay, you said 5 years ago, that's when you started. What made you be like, besides the fact that you had a baby? Because I know when everybody has a baby, we all want to bounce back.
Yeah, well, I met with this lady that I saw online. She was in California, and I was skeptical, of buying from her. I didn't know much about the product. I just was weary of it. So I told my mom about it, and she actually saw a Blitz card, one of these cards, in the bathroom of her job. And she gave it to me and was like, call this lady. So I called her, and we actually met at the Macy's bathroom at Valley Mall. We talked, and I guess what grabbed me to it is more understanding of the product, and then she started talking about the income that you can make. And at that time, the lady who introduced me to it, she had already been in network marketing. She was one of the first people to join Mary Kay, from the lady Mary Kay herself. So she was older. She was a veteran in this industry. So she took hold of me and just showed me a different
mentored you.
Yeah, and a different outlook on life. When I had my daughter, I did, I stopped college, I stopped going to school. It was a high-risk pregnancy, so I needed, something. And when she told me that the lady who founded the company, or who founded, part owner of the company and founded the wrap, she was for Roanoke, and I was like, this is just like, it just keeps getting better and better here. The lady who invented this, her name is Pam Sauter. She's the CEO of our company, but she's the one who founded the Ultimate Body Applicator. So it kind of like starts, the company itself starts in Roanoke with her.
See, and you know what? For all our listeners out there, I would have never known that.
Yep.
I would have never known that.
Pam is like a multi-millionaire, and it's just the fact that someone has made a life for themselves, doing something completely different and stepping out of faith. So that kind of just, it just awoke in a different spirit in me, and it did something different to me.
Well, that's what's up. See, that's what we need. Yeah. Big shout out to people who see potential in people. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes it just takes that one person to see that potential that you got. Oh, hey, Ashley got this potential. I'm pretty sure she could do good with this. She could do. So big up to people who mentor people and who like to grab people by the hand and say, hey, I see the greatness in you. Because we need that. You know what I'm saying? Because, back in the day, I remember Ashley, he was doing hair. And, so big ups to your whole change around. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And then I was looking and seeing that you do skincare products too.
Yeah, we have over 41 different products with the company itself. Our detox line, we have body contour, we have protein shakes, energy drinks, skincare, hair restoration pills, diet
all the way down here.
For people who have menopause, people who have joint pain. So we have just like an array of different products.
Now, what would you? would you say is one of the top sellers with the It Works?
One of our top sellers would have to be our greens. Yeah, hands down has to be our greens. We're known for the ultimate body applicator. We're known for that crazy wrap thing, but I think more people have had life-changing results and experiences with our greens. So, for instance, I guess about the greens is your 8+ servings of fruits and vegetables daily, like 52 superfoods. You know, you can read the ingredients on that one, but I mean, it's just all type of stuff that you're not getting. You know, I don't know anyone who gets their 8 servings of fruits and vegetables in a day. So, but along with that, it helps alkalize your body. It helps balance the pH, and cancer can't live in an alkaline body.
Right, absolutely.
A lot of different things have been have turned people's life around from the greens. So there's people who have dropped their diabetic numbers, have dropped, their glucose and stuff. I have one lady on my team. She's a lupus warrior, and she's gotten completely off all of her lupus medications by taking the greens daily, in high increment amounts. So I think that's one of our top selling products is our greens, and we just got the chocolate flavor in now, which I love because I can give it to my child too. So
also kids can partake in this here.
That's the shake, but this is our chocolate greens. This is what we just launched, and that's kind of like the product, similar to this. This one comes in berry and orange, but we just released that one in June when I went to Florida. They released that one out, so that's pretty good.
So, I mean, you got a team now.
Yeah,
you have to. This is what it is for you, right?
It is. This is the goal. I don't want to. I have a good job. I have a job with good benefits. But I don't have a job that lets me pursue my passion.
Of course.
I don't have a job that allows me free time with my daughter who is partially disabled, so I don't have the freedom that I know I deserve with my job. So this, I know I'm going to stick at it, and I know it's going to take me and give me the life that I want to live, that I know I can't, I was able to last month triple my check just by working a little bit harder, staying up a little bit later, but I can't give myself that same opportunity in corporate America.
Oh, no.
I can't surpass my CEO. Like in this business, my enroller, I can surpass her, in income. I can't do that with my current company.
I feel you. And you know what? I tell anybody, I even be trying to tell my daughter, anybody that you want to work for yourself.
Yeah.
I mean, because right now, I work at a beauty supply store. I've been working there on and off for years. But I know that this is my passion. Yeah. This is my love. This is my life. So I have to go with what's in my heart. You know what I'm saying? So big ups to you, Ashley, on all your endeavors, honey. And besides, when Ashley's not doing, when you're not doing it works and you're at home and you're not at work, what is your life?
Like I said, I'm a single mom. My daughter is partially disabled. It's been a rough journey with her the last, I'd say maybe 2 or 3 years, getting her recovered from, she had a brain hemorrhage. She was hospitalized for 3 months. So I took time off of work, and I took time off of It Works to take care of her. So we're adjusting to life. When we're not, like today, we went to therapy. She has physical and outpatient therapy. So I'm super mom, I guess, making sure she gets the things that she needs. I still sometimes do hair. I do that from every, time to time. I love to travel. Anytime that I can get like a day off or something like that, I'm always on the road. I just came from Maryland. I just came from Virginia Beach. Like next weekend, we're going to Charlotte. So I'm just always trying to just get out, breathe fresh air, see new faces, just do different things.
So I see that your daughter's your motivation. And what else is your motivation? Like, what inspired you to be like, you know what, I need to go for this and do this?
Because a lot of people don't know that there's other options. I started off at my company, like I said, it was one of the, I guess, better places to have jobs that, if you're talking about good jobs, company, the bank that I work for. I started with a girl who was our valedictorian in our high school, and she graduated from Harvard, and she ended up in the same position that I was. Like, she didn't make any more money because she had this fancy degree. And, we still had the same struggles. And I'm like, there's more to life, I know, for another example, I know a lady who is a counselor. She has her own private practice. I guess she was working with someone, and all of a sudden someone came in and was like, after tomorrow, we're going to need you all. You know, and she has a degree, had a career, you know, and at any moment, it just was taken out from under her. So she had to start from ground up, you know, with a solid career, with a solid degree, but many degrees, you know, she still wasn't guaranteed income. So, you know, just to let people know that it is important to have a plan B, whatever it is. It doesn't have to be it works. It doesn't have to be, you know, and, you know, people like me who are single moms and who, you know, who work full time, we can't really dedicate another 8 hours on top of an 8-hour day, come home, cook, take care of the kids, and, you know, have another job. So this, I think, is an easy alternative because, like I said, I run my business from my cell phone. You know, I was able to grow my team from my cell phone, and, you know, I just think it's important that people know that there's a plan B, there's different options. You don't have to struggle. You know, like I said, don't take it for granted. Like, my job is good, but at any moment, I can be without a job too. So what am I going to do in the meantime to supplement for that? Like, she still has to eat. I still have to eat. You know, I still have to put gas in my car to take her to school, to take her to therapy. So it's just, people need options.
I agree. I agree. And I always tell people to go for your goal, man. Go for it. No matter your situation, no matter where you come from, no matter who you are, no matter how your life was, you can always achieve greatness.
Yeah, and that's another thing too, is that this can be the vehicle to start your business. So I have a homegirl who is into a lot of different things. She's an author, she, you know, sings, she produces, you know, she throws parties, like she does a lot of different stuff, and she works full time, but people like her who have visions don't have the credit score and the bank accounts to go out and start. You know, traditional businesses cost thousands of dollars, and some people don't have the funds. So this can be a vehicle you can do for a short amount of time because you get good money with it to help start your other businesses. So that's what I like to do, is help people, you know, introduce them to this, but also let them know that, hey, let this be your vehicle, and then take off with what you want to do. Don't deviate from your plan and have you know, just give up. You know, let this be the vehicle that you need to help you.
Right. So I see you're going to be the next. We're going to see you on billboards with the It Works. I'm like, that Ashley on the billboard.
Yeah, I want to do other stuff too, but like I said, I'm using this as my vehicle. You know, because I don't. Like I said, I wouldn't say I love my job. I'm grateful for my job, but I'm not happy. You know, and I've been there for a long time, and it's just that I can put an hour of my time each day into this business, you know, or I can put 40 hours into this business, you know, so it takes a lot of patience and hard work and stuff, but I am going to stick with it. Yeah.
That's what's up, Ashley. Go, girl.
Thank you.
Yeah. That is what's up. And before I let you go, is it any like advice that you want to give to people? If you want to let them know the future of Ashley, what Ashley's about to get her hands into, and or where we can find you.
I plan on changing lives with this business, not only for people who need, you know, an extra stream of income, because we get paid 5 different ways, you know. So I plan on having change people's lives financially, physically, you know, because we have, like I said, over 40-something different products, and I kind of regret some stuff, you know, like I talked about our greens and some of our different diet pills and things like that. I think that I had an aunt who passed away of cancer, you know, and I felt like if I was able to give her, even she might not have just been able to take these, you know, and cure her cancer or something like that. But I think that if I was to introduce it to her, that it could have been something that could have kept her a little bit longer. You know, I lost my sister. I think that if she would have started to implement something like the greens or some of our vitamins, that overall her health could have been better. So that's how I look at it now, is that, you know, changing people's lives, letting people know, you know, it's a lot of bad stuff in our food. It's a lot of, you know, so people need something like this, which is plant-based, vegan, you know, products, all natural, even down to our skincare. So I help, you know,
that's good.
People who are, you know, have like the alopecia and balding, you know, from different type of things. We have our hair, skin, and nail pills. So just different things like that. Like each product can help them in different ways. We have something like a gel, and it's kind of similar to the wrap, but that helps with like eczema, psoriasis. You know, we have stuff for stretch marks and just a lot of different stuff. So